Margaret.
All right. It's that time of year ago.
Easy for you to say.
It's that time of year again, Ben.
What time of year is that, Keith?
It's the beautiful springtime, blue sky, way too many people in our town, free tacos, kind of South by Southwest kind of time.
I would object with the way too many part. I'm very excited. Driving sucks, but a lot of our friends are here.
Well, a lot of these people just live here.
Well, I think we're going to talk to a fair amount of people.
What time of year is it? It's South by Southwest.
Who are here in town because they don't live here, because they're here to show movies. They love it. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Excuse me. There is a lady with a baby goat. I don't know this lady, and I want to know this baby goat.
Whoa.
This is Willie Nelson.
Oh, of course.
Willie Nelson, the baby goat. Look at you just rolling around a party with a goat.
Yeah, you got to.
This is very South by. Yeah, here, we got to talk to you here.
Who are you and who's this goat?
We have a rescue ranch in Seguin, Side-Eye Ranch, and this is one of our rescuers. And he can't be alone. He's been in the hotel room, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So here, introduce yourself to our audience here.
I am Jack Stevens. I'm an actor, write scripts, and I rescue animals.
Amazing. And this is a good calling card. You're like, you remember me? I'm the lady with the goat.
Yeah. Lady with the goat, lady with a plan.
Can you have Willie Nelson say something for us?
I don't know. I mean, he's pretty chill. He'll show you some teeth.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Boo.
Can you just cut that in there, maybe? No?
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be goats.
I feel like you should walk away because it's only going to get worse at this point.
So great to meet you.
It was so great to see you. Yes, I'm sorry that it was so short, but thank you for introducing us to Willie Nelson. And okay, we'll see you soon. We'll do a proper catch up.
She's a good-hearted woman.
It's not going to get any better than this, folks.
Hey, it's that time of year again. It's South by Southwest. There's goats, there's tacos, there's parking problems, there's filmmakers everywhere you look.
There's dad jokes galore on this edition of the Austin Film Society.
To be fair, those were kid jokes.
Oh boy. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, it wouldn't be at this party without this guy. Hey, look what he brought with him.
On your left.
You're listening to Doc Walks with Ben and Keith.
This time last year, you were talking about iPhone filmmaking.
And I lost my phone.
and now, here, Dayton, let's get the mic here.
How are you? Everybody, this is Bart Weiss.
This is Bart Weiss,
Dallas legendary filmmaker,
who made
film festival coordinator, mentor to many people.
Made a hell of an appearance on our show last year.
It was
talking
fucking awesome.
All about the importance of new media, how to make movies in a new way.
Yes.
And that landed really hard to the point that we're now filming with these little cameras.
After talking to you.
That's right.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you, sir. And then you just walked up with one of your very own, right there.
And what are you doing with your little?
I would say that's great minds think alike, Bart.
The quality of this image is like blows you away.
It's pretty crazy.
Nobody thinks that it's going to look this good.
Yeah. Shoots at 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4K log.
Right. I actually am doing a new project with these cameras
and
only.
You can move the camera and you can design things in different ways.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's what I'm doing now. Tell me. I got two things that I'm working on that are really fascinating. One is I'm writing a book about film festivals. So if you have anything you want to tell me about film festivals, like what you hate and what you don't like. And so that's
those things, what I hate and what I don't like.
I feel like you could do both actually. You could probably do 3 or 4. Honestly.
Yeah, but let me know if you are looking for good quotes. I mean, the idea of the book is like most people just don't do research, you don't have a strategy, and then they spend a lot of money and they're pissed off.
That's
okay.
Right. Yep.
Well, so what's the second thing?
Second thing is going to cause a lot of people to hate me.
Uh-oh.
Lean in closer, Ben.
I'm going to do an AI film festival.
Oh, I won't hate you.
And opening night, I will have a ethics panel.
Okay.
And I will invite anybody who hates me to come up and say it to my face.
Wow, good for you. So what's the idea behind it? That
there is good work being made in AI.
Yeah.
Not by Darren Aronofsky with that 1776 series.
So the point is, and when I started my festival in 1987, people thought like video, you can have good work in that. So we spent our career saying, no, there's good work in this space.
And to the point that you called it the Dallas Video Fest. Yeah.
So this to me is like reaching back into that and saying there's good things here. It's here, it's not going away. So why not like find the things that are good and useful and celebrate those? And that's what we're doing.
Bart, I love it. We could talk to you all day. I'm sorry,
one of these days we will.
And we will. We want to book you for a full hour. So next time you're here in Austin, let's do that, please.
I'll come up to Arlington. I'm going to grab you up in Arlington. We'll go walk campus.
Oh, I love it. Even better.
And where's the good place to get a sandwich up there?
There is. Go to Dallas.
There we go. We'll go to Jimmy's.
You heard it here first. Awesome. Bart, great to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have fun.
Yeah.
You like that?
I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Good to see you, Bart.
And that is Bart Weiss.
We haven't even gotten into the party yet, and the party has come to us.
Party is at the back of the minivan, as it so often is in Ben's life.
Well, I guess if you open up the back door, they will come. Is that a thing?
That feels like a cutting room floor sort of idea.
Yeah, that sounds a little gross. You're right. Oh, look at this. Look at this trailer full of Lime scooters. The Limes
here, South by Southwest. We were here last year, but without the cameras. So just go back into your earball memories and remember what it was like last year. It'll be like that, but even better.
Because you'll get to see our smiling faces, the smiling faces of our friends here, who are all beautifully dressed, brightly colored, excited to be out and about at South by Southwest.
Let's close this van up, walk down to that sign that says event, enter here, and let's enter this event, check in, and get to it.
Let's do it.
Bum, bum, bum. Over my shoulder, there's Heather Courtney, our friend from Sundance, our friend from real life. There's Tracy Frazier. She was here last year. She was a cameo in the Courtney Cook episode.
And up ahead, we have the check-in tents. We have an A-frame. We've got people adjusting their hair before they go in, taking pictures of the
Make it
sign.
look good, make it look good. This is the Austin Film Society annual South by Southwest parking lot party. And there's a line of people to get in.
Already.
Talk to him. It's my friend Andrew.
All right.
And looks like you brought the family. How you doing, Andrew? I'm doing pretty good.
All right. Hello. Hi, guys. Hey, hey.
Should we skip the line?
I think so. I don't think anybody's going to try to kick us out. And if they do, it'll be on camera.
Okay, that's right. Oh, look at that.
Hello.
It is
Hi.
a natural on-camera meeting.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Keith.
Hello.
Bianca.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Ora.
Nice to meet you. Ora?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Kornfeld.
Oh, awesome. Here, you want to take the mic? Yeah, of course.
Boom.
Wait.
These are filmmakers that I've been so excited to meet. We've been communicating via text, sometimes phone.
These are the friends of
email.
Courtney.
Every form of communication.
We have communicated in a lot of different ways.
Skywriting.
I don't even remember how we got connected. How did we get connected in the first place? Hillary? No, I introduced you to Hillary.
Yeah. We have no clue.
That looks like a delicious popsicle. What are we talking about there?
Coconut.
Ooh.
So you people may be wondering who we're talking to and what we're talking about. Bianca and Ora, the directors and filmmakers behind STALIN Boys.
Ah, yes.
This is a film I'm super excited. I have not had a chance to see it. I really want to see it. I can't come tomorrow. We're leaving town tomorrow, first thing.
Where are you going?
New Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, it's now. Unless you send me a link, and then we could world premiere it in Taos in my ski comment.
That's a desperate, attempt at getting a lane. Tell us about STALIN Boys.
Well, it's a short film, short documentary, comedy about 4 middle school boys who live in Marathon, Texas, a very small town on the border, who are obsessed with Joseph Stalin. They decide to put on a play about him and bring it to the state competition in Austin.
Do you see this face I'm making? I love comedy docs. That's like my niche too.
It's a small genre.
It is a very small genre. It's very specific. I am a little concerned though about loving Stalin.
Yeah. Yes.
That doesn't sound like something we should necessarily celebrate.
They're obsessed with him.
Okay.
They're fascinated by him.
Okay. What does that say more about that? Like how does that manifest?
Let's move. Let's walk through the party and let's make ourselves off into that corner so we're away from this truck and away from the music.
Oh.
And then we'll get a little bit of motion through the party. We'll follow you guys.
Oh.
And
This is
let's
live
go.
up over there. Is that okay?
No, we're not live streaming. but this will be edited.
Hey, a train! You gotta show the people the
Ooh,
train.
look at that.
So, okay, Stalin Boys, set in Marathon, Texas. That is a town of like 400 people.
Yeah.
300, there you go.
And that's outside of Marfa, correct?
It's on the way to Marfa.
Yeah.
It's famous for the Gage Hotel.
The Gage Hotel,
James
of
Evans
course.
Photography is based
Yes,
there. My
okay.
wife Sarah lived there briefly.
Okay. So
How did you guys find out about this story? Like, how did you end up coming from New York to far west Texas to tell this unique story?
Our friend Crawford was living in Brooklyn, and she was recruited at a gas station to come teach in Marathon. And 10 days later, they moved from Brooklyn to Marathon and started teaching at the school. So we came to do a filmmaking workshop with her students. She's an old friend of ours. And she was like, yeah, it's the craziest thing. They're obsessed with Stalin. There's nothing I can do. And we were like, all right, we'll get our cameras and be right back. That's wild.
Wow. Well, to step back, so you guys live in New York and you are documentary filmmakers there?
So
We met in New York. That's where all
Oh.
three of us met. Miss Hunt, the teacher, one of the characters,
Yeah.
and Bianca and I all.
Oh,
were
this is
friends from New York.
Crawford Hunt?
Yeah.
She was, yes, she was our intern at the Bear for
Yeah,
many
she's
years.
She's in Austin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Whoa. Crazy.
yeah.
Okay.
You gotta come see it now that you.
Yes. Okay. Amazing. Well, tell her I say hello. Yeah.
Well, she's
I-
about to give birth. That's why she's not here.
Oh.
Otherwise, she would be here with us. But her due date was the same day as the film screening at South by.
okay. So you guys are in New York. You met there.
Well, so Ora lives in Mexico City, and I live in Boston, of all places.
Oh. Okay.
We met in New York.
Oh.
And we spent a lot of our lives in New York.
Yeah.
That's where we
Interesting.
found our voice as filmmakers.
Okay.
And I'll be moving back there soon. So, anyone knows a rent-stabilized apartment, please contact me.
Interesting. All right. And so then, how do I mean, you guys talk about how you get to Marathon, but like, how do you put that together, living so far away, needing to be there on the ground to?
Well,
Make the short.
we road trip to go see Crawford to have the American experience. So 3 days there, and then we left. And then as soon as we got home, Bianca called me and was like, "Should we do a doc about the play?" And we were kind of like, "Yeah, I think so." But the state competition was 1 week from that day, so we had to then get on flights, come right back, which is pretty hard to get there. Like you have to go to Odessa
Yeah.
Airport and then
Yes.
take.
It's not close to
bus, like a
anything.
5-hour,
Yeah.
a couple hour bus. So anyway, so we got our gear and came right back, and then we really had like 7 days to build relationships with the kids.
5
Right.
days, really, until we had to leave.
Oh yeah, 5
And
days.
how old are these kids?
Middle school.
Middle.
12 to 14.
So it's not just the kids; it's the parents, obviously. Yeah. And you're like, wow. So what was that like? Approaching them like, we're filmmakers from New York and here to focus on your children.
Well, luckily the teachers had a strong relationship with the parents.
Okay. Sure.
They could vouch for us.
Yeah.
And
It was also like in Marathon, history fair is a very big deal, and it's a very important like extracurricular for them. So like having a film being made about that tradition, I think people were excited about.
Cool.
It's
okay.
one of the few extracurriculars that still exists at the school. 'Cause
Okay.
They don't have enough It's one of the smallest schools in Texas. It's 11 students in the middle school.
Oh, whoa.
So there's not enough students. They don't
But
have
it's a huge school. Like they have a ton of classrooms and lots of infrastructure because it used to be much bigger.
Yeah. Wow. But now there's not enough kids for any sports team. Kids want to play different sports. So they
Okay.
do track and field.
Right.
And history fair is really like one of the main extracurriculars at the school.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um,
Well, and you mentioned, or sorry, I don't want to step on you, but you mentioned the comedy doc. So I'm curious about like, how did you approach it comedically?
Ora and I
Every-
had been wanting to make a comedy doc for a long time. I think because we're hilarious. So life is absurd, and
Yes.
documentary film festivals can often be very serious places.
Yes.
The world, it's very intense, but we wanted to make kids are so fun,
Yeah.
and so surprising, and so we
Yes.
really wanted to be able to capture that.
Uh-huh.
And it is a serious topic, and they take the competition very seriously, but there's so many funny moments along the way, and I think anyone who's ever done a group project can
Right.
really relate. Because even if you're an adult trying to get a podcast done or whatever, there's always going to be these same dynamics that
Yes.
seem to perpetuate, where like one person's taking it too seriously, another person's goofing off,
Yeah.
and there's these
That
like,
would be Keith
tensions
in this
and
situation.
conflicts that emerge.
What surprised you while you were making the film? I mean, it seems like this is a pretty different world than the world you know. which is the theme song to the TV show A Different World. What surprised you when you got to Marathon, and what did you learn while you were making the doc?
I think we went into it not understanding, like, how obsessed are these kids really? Like, is this a real obsession or is this a bit of a bit? And I think in our first interview with Malachi, it became clear that he really was, like, just, like, completely consumed by this historical figure. He was dreaming about him nightly, and we wanted to understand why, and it became clear that it's because he sees a lot of parallels between this dictator's life, his personal home life, his relationship with his parents, and like the way he sees himself in the world, because he was going through a lot at school, as any like kind of middle schooler is. There's a lot of depth behind this fascination.
Yeah. Like Keith has been very excited to talk to you guys, and we haven't really talked about this, but in the description of these kids are fascinated with Stalin, to me that's being like these kids are fascinated by Hitler or something. Yeah. That doesn't feel very funny, and so I'm wondering like how you guys thought of that, and I'm sure it is funny, and I have no reason to think it isn't, but like that just so you know, that's kind of how it landed when I heard it, and was like, whoa, what do you mean that's funny?
I'm jumping before I let you answer that. What I'm excited when I hear a thing like that is that contrast, right? You're saying this thing that you don't expect at all.
Right.
Any middle school boy to even know who Stalin is, let alone be obsessed with him, and then you take it as like 4 Mexican American kids or kids that are growing in a Mexican American culture in far West Texas, which is such a unique, special, and strange place, and to say, how does this thing over here, which means so much, apply to these people over here? And what's that tension and what's that friction? And it's just got to be interesting.
For like, sure. Oh yeah.
Off the jump. I didn't know it was comedic. But anyway, I want to hear your answer to Ben's question, but I also wanted to clarify, like, to me, like that's part of the reason I'm so excited about this is like it's got one of those setups that you don't know what you're gonna get when you put those two things together. You don't know what it means.
I think people don't give kids enough credit. They can handle a lot, and they're very interested in why do bad things happen and how do they happen. And I had forgotten what it was like to be learning about these things for the very first time. I think middle school is a really interesting age where you're learning about the world's horrors for the first time, and every day your teachers are like, and then this happened. You're in history class, they're like, and then this terrible thing happened, and this terrible thing happened, and you're like, what? Like communism, you see them learning about communism for the very first time, and they're like,
sounds kind of good.
Yeah, they're like, this sounds like a great idea. Like, how did this go so wrong?
Yeah.
And so to be able to be with kids in the moment where they're learning about it for the very first time and piecing together, it is fascinating.
How did you establish that relationship with the kids, and how did you identify, like, who was going to kind of rise to the occasion through your camera, who were you going to have to lean in a little bit, and just like establishing a rapport of trust with middle school kids, middle school boys?
First thing we did when we got there is we all went out to the desert in their Stalin outfits, and we were just like, fuck it up, like just like create chaos. We're like throwing things, we're like running around, we're like saluting each other. So we just did like a really fun, dreamy sequence, which appears in the film 3 times.
Where did it premiere?
Big Sky.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, cool.
It was great.
I've been to Missoula, but I've never been.
And it's great being at a festival of all documentaries. It's really special. There's a lot of bloodstones.
A lot of what?
Bloodstones everywhere, as far as the eye can see.
So that's funny.
And a lot of like really wonderful people.
Yeah.
Who are all like making the same type of work, which is really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So where else do you have planned, and how will people eventually get to see this film outside the festival circuit?
Yeah, so it's playing in Vermont at Green Mountain Film Festival tomorrow.
Today?
Yeah.
My aunt's there right now.
Is it today?
Yeah.
And then it's playing at DC Docs.
DC Docs, Mountain Film, and Telluride. It's playing at
Shorts.
Maybe relevant for this audience, Thin Line Festival in Dallas on March 21st, so like weeks from now.
All right.
And then it'll be on the New York Times Op Docs.
Cool.
Probably end of summer.
Stalin Boys is going to have a nice festival run. We're hoping to be at DC Docs. We'll see if that works out.
And Ora has another film there. She has 2 films.
Oh,
I do, yes. I love making short films. My grandfather's about to be 100, and he'll never talk about the past. All he wants to do is jigsaw puzzles. So I traveled to the castle he grew up in Hungary, to photograph it, turn it into a puzzle, and see if it will, by doing it together.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
The silence that has defined our relationship. It's also a comedy, a dark Holocaust comedy.
Dark Holocaust comedy in a puzzle of silence. What is it called?
The Grandfather Puzzle.
It's been so great meeting you guys.
Yes, thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
So
Yeah.
glad we were connected by mystery person.
Yeah. One of these days we'll figure
We'll
it
have
out.
to
You were
backtrack.
applying for some grant, but
Yeah, Humanities Texas didn't get it.
Well, I thought it was through Courtney Cook. That's how we got
Oh, you
connected.
know Courtney Cook?
was it?
That is 100% how it was.
Oh.
You've been saying that multiple times. Yeah.
You did Students of the World?
No, that's Courtney Spence.
Oh.
But I know Courtney Spence very well.
I was a student of the world.
I was a student of the World advisor.
Students of the world are all South by
I've been
Southwest is
seeing
crawling with
Students of the
students.
World left and right.
That's wild. I think they went defunct a long time ago, right?
Yeah, a long time ago. But I still have lots of friends from
Where did you go to school?
University of North Carolina.
Yeah.
Was
Nice.
it not Andrew Graybill?
No.
I don't think that is.
We'll figure it out.
Well, please say hi to Crawford for me.
We will.
Yeah, that's wild. Small
Yeah, I'll
world.
take a picture and
You guys got the selfie sticks
we'll do
but
two
I
ways.
have to be on that side.
Okay.
for the arm reach.
All right. We're all in the middle.
Looks great.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. Look at these two.
Oh, hello, ladies.
Hello.
Oh,
I
hello.
smell like the beach because I just. Oh, hi.
Oh, you do smell. You do.
Podcast is not in smell-o-vision, but if it was,
Jeez, you
Sarah
do
and
smell
Bobby
like the
smells
beach.
like the beach.
It smells like the beach. I mean, it's a party at AFS.
And it's sunny, and you just sunscreened up. Is
I
that?
did.
Yeah.
I'm standing here with Amy Bench.
Oh, Amy Bench, we've been trying to convince Amy to join the podcast.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
You come to
Amy
do an
Bench.
episode with us. We want to do a full hour with you.
Oh, wow. Full hour.
That's a yes.
Hey guys.
Oh, you need, this is my good friend Jerry DeLeon.
Hey, how's it going? Can somebody take this for me so then I can shake your hand? Hey, how's it going?
What's your name?
Ben Steinbauer.
Ben, good to
Nice to
meet
meet you.
Ben.
Yeah.
I want to shake your hand.
Hi, what's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Good to meet you, man.
Jonathan Green, he's a 3-time South by Southwest alum.
Wow,
He's
congrats.
made 3 documentaries that have played here.
One I
And
was only a producer on, so it doesn't,
just a producer. Producer Scout too. And he's a Kansas City resident.
Hey, no way.
And I know.
I was born in Wichita, went to KU. My mom lives in.
I went to KU for 1 minute.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably 1 semester.
I was there. I graduated in 2001.
Okay.
Yeah. And was actually just back 2 weekends ago. I'm on the advisory board of the film school, and so
Oh,
I was
killer.
back in Lawrence,
Nice.
like talking to
that's
students and all that stuff. So yeah.
That's awesome.
So you live in Kansas City?
I do. I was in
Awesome.
LA for like 18 years.
Okay.
And then during COVID, the wife was like, "You're running your company on Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Why are we still need to be in LA?" And I was like, "I don't know. Okay, we'll go back home."
Yes.
So, and we have kids, and my parents are getting older. All the things. It
Yeah.
just made sense. And
Dude,
COVID
and,
was so weird.
and Kansas City's awesome. It's one
Yeah,
of those
it's a great
places
town.
like I would live there.
Yeah.
You know, like I.
Although I come to Austin, and I'm like, Austin is so freaking cool.
Yeah. Well, especially right now, lots of people come here and
Well,
it's
yeah,
you
I
know
know. I've
drinking
mostly been here
margaritas in
during South by,
the
so,
spring. It
yeah.
feels pretty great, but then you come here in August and it's a different situation.
exactly.
So, well, tell me about the movie you're here with. You got.
I'm basically here to support my friend.
Okay.
Directed a film called "I Got Bombed at Harvey's," which
Oh,
is
yeah, I've heard that,
about
yeah.
1,000 pounds of dynamite bomb that was ushered into a casino in Tahoe in
Okay.
the early 80s for a ransom. And so, and he had like a lot of the original people that were involved and the FBI and all this stuff. And so it's a past tense, true crime, kind of fun,
Yeah.
heisty type thing, but it has like a real
And this is a feature doc
feature doc.
that your friend made,
Yep.
but you
and
weren't
my
involved
producer.
with.
I was
Okay.
not involved.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All
Okay.
my films have been previous years. I had one in 2018 was my first time, and then I had one in 2024.
Gotcha.
Both those I directed.
And what were those two? What are
The
the?
first one was called Social Animals, and it was
Okay.
about 3 teenagers and their Instagram accounts.
Okay.
That was distributed by Netflix.
Cool. Oh,
Um,
congrats. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but that crossed my radar
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
And then the following one was a true crime thing that Bryan produced, the one that I'm here for.
Is this Bryan Storkel?
It is.
Oh, I know Bryan.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
So that project, that was 2 years ago, 2024. That was called Dickweed.
Yo, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
that was yours.
That was mine,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
amazing. Okay.
So,
I did see that one.
Okay,
yeah, I really liked it.
So
That's great.
A wild, kind of crazy true crime.
Yeah.
Heist gone wrong.
Yes.
story.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome. So how did you? So Bryan Storkel is a producer in LA, very prolific. He's from Oklahoma, so he and I crossed paths
Oh,
because
okay.
of that.
Okay.
And I've known him for a long time, like pre-Pez Outlaw and all that.
Oh yeah. So I was a producer on Pez Outlaw, exec producer.
Oh,
on
cool.
Pez Outlaw.
Okay. Okay.
So I came for that as well.
Awesome. Okay. And so how did you guys connect?
I had seen Legend of Cocaine Island, which also came out in 2018, which is the year my first doc came out.
Yep.
And I had another project that was kind of in that tone of like quirky, like true crime, but not like serial killer kind of stuff, which I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
But like more like everyman true crime that's like a lot of hijinks and so forth.
Yeah.
Like somebody way out of their depth committing crimes.
Yes.
And so I had a project which is still maybe, who knows, ever going to see the light of day. But I was like, when we had a mutual friend, I was like, hey, I want you to introduce me to Bryan Storkel because it's like exactly the tone of Cocaine Island.
Yeah.
And so anyways, we had a meeting and he liked the project, and so he came on as a producer to that, and we've done the whole pitch it around town thing, and then we just got thick as thieves and became involved in each other's projects and stuff. He's got his Hulk Hogan Netflix doc series coming out next month.
Oh, amazing. I didn't even know about that.
He spent like the last 6 months before Hulk passed filming with him intermittently and telling the story. So it was already a project. And then obviously Hulk passed, and so they ramped up to get through post a little quicker. And it's coming out. Yeah, next. I think it's called Hulk True American or something like that.
Okay.
I can't remember. But it looks good. I mean, Bryan's a great filmmaker. And,
Real American, right?
Real American.
That's his theme song.
That would make more sense then, yes.
That would make more sense.
Yeah.
We're talking about Bryan Storkel, our mutual buddy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Jonathan, you've been to South by 3 times as a filmmaker, producer, and director. You're here today as an observer, as a supporter. What does South by Southwest mean nationally to filmmakers who aren't from Austin?
I take it for granted because I've had the good fortune of premiering here. Like, oh yeah, this is actually a really big deal in terms of being like one of the kind of blue chip festivals in North America. I mean, it's opened up so many doors for me, so I can only speak from my experience. But I think people know that, though. I mean, I think people in the U.S. know that maybe haven't been.
Yeah.
Is there something unique about it that feels different from other festivals?
You know, every festival's got its personality. It feels more community. It's less like, oh, I'm in New York doing this big festival. I don't know. It feels accessible and approachable in a way that I think sometimes the film industry like feels so other and just feels like, oh, we're all part of the same thing, doing the same, struggling up the same hill together. You know?
Yeah.
Even just like this event, just being about Austin filmmakers. I mean, not every town this size obviously has this robust of a community. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's great, man.
All right, man, it's great to meet you. We're gonna hang out a little more with Jerry.
Awesome.
I want to sneak up on Monika Watkins here because
great to talk to you, man. Yeah.
This is Monika Watkins, and she is one of my favorite.
Awesome. I'm gonna film you filming me. And she is smiling.
She just walks up. She's gonna film us filming her, and what she's filming us with is this drone up here. So Monika, you've been posting nonstop on Instagram these incredible shots that you're getting with this guy. Hey, bring it down a little bit. Let me get a look at you.
So funny. This is awesome. Yes, I'm obsessed with it. You want it lower? Is that what's
Let's take a look at what
is this one of those drones that follows you so you can like train it on you basically?
Yes, it can, but I tend to do it all manual, which feels a little safer to me. But yeah, I love it.
So Monika is an alum of the AFS Doc Intensive. That's how we met several years ago. And she is a Dallas filmmaker.
Correct.
She is a producer, a director, a shooter, and she's
a drone op.
She's showing you have these incredible drone videos, and what I love about them is they're different. They center you, and they center your relationship to the environment around you. I don't know what the project is, and I don't know if you know what it is. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Tell us and our world what is going on with Monika and what is going on with this drone, and also just so glad to see you.
Thank you. It's good to see you too, brother. Keith was kind enough to be a mentor to me for the Doc Intensive, and I learned a ton. And it was kind of revolved around DABNEY, which is a short animated film that I am in process on finishing, hopefully soon.
Nice.
With AI, that's been a real blessing. So I'm excited to see and release that. The story, I think, is really powerful and timely. But the drone love, my background is in photography. So I started off like visual storytelling is just my jam. And that kind of evolved into filmmaking, which has now evolved into drone photography and filming. And I'm obsessed. Being able to see from a different perspective is just...
Oh, I love that. That's so cool.
And the God's eye view, right?
It kind of, yeah. And it just allows you to, like you mentioned, like put people, whatever I'm filming, it's not always me, but putting people in the environment in a really beautiful way. You know, sometimes we do this with gimbals where it's like this smooth, steady cam shot. I am getting older and I don't like lugging around a big 4.6K Blackmagic on my shoulder all of the time. So now I can get really beautiful 4K footage this way.
Yep.
Wow.
People love it. Kids love it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's the best.
You know what I'm particularly fascinated in is what you said about AI. Thank goodness for AI. I want to hear more about that because I also want to be excited and not terrified. So tell me why. Thank goodness.
He's working overtime to find a silver lining here.
Is that right? Yes. Well, I will say
good.
that I am equally fascinated as I am frightened.
Yeah.
So I taught film students and I wanted them to be really hip to technology.
Yeah.
I think it's really important for them, especially going into an industry that is changing faster than ever, that they need to understand how technology hopefully can benefit them.
Right.
I think it does democratize things in a certain way. So in that way, I'm hopeful. I think that creatives have a real power to make it work for them.
Yeah.
However, there are environmental issues that we all must be aware of. There are IP issues that we need to be aware of when you're uploading your footage or you're taking something from a platform. Who does it belong to? Who is the creative? So I think that as long as you learn, there are real opportunities for us. And I think that the animated film that I'm working on called DABNEY, I have been for 10 years trying to get this documentary made.
Wow.
And the animation component is the component that has held me kind of in a stop-start. It's like a lot of like stop and go, which costs more money over time because you have to get people recalibrated on the idea. Sometimes it's new people that are coming in. But now with AI, it is possible for me to locally on my computer train the images that I already have of DABNEY. And so I'm keeping the IP local. It's not going up to Nano Banana or whatever platform. And that is a real value add. And then also, because this story centers an African-American man, the history of like minstrelsy and all of these things that use the Black image to be really disrespectful has always been super important. And because I'm doing this in an animated style, it's a cartoon kind of vibe. It is really important that his honor and the dignity that I have for DABNEY and that he has as a human being it needs to be protected. So as a creative, I think those things are exciting for us. There is a way for us to use it, but we still have to be really creative, really conscious, really smart.
Well said. I love that. And Keith doesn't like when I talk about this, but part of the reason we can do this as efficiently as we can, we do a weekly show on video with 3 of us.
Okay.
Is partly because we use an AI editing platform, and we do the editing, but it basically what would take about a day of syncing and organizing and then social clip creation and all that stuff is so expedited because of AI. And so I am trying to use it as like community building, a way to celebrate this art form that we love, bring people together, give people a platform, and then think of it more like that and like what we can do with it versus what it's going to take away. So
well, and I think there needs to be a real delineation. It's not that I don't like when Ben talks about it, I just don't like the implication that it's making creative choices for us when it's not.
Right.
It is there
what
are
it's
two
doing
categories.
It's doing like assistant editor work of like
tools,
organizing basically.
There's tools and resources from AI, and then there's generative AI. And I think tools and resources aren't scraping other people's creative work, reskinning it and calling it anew. There's no like the Pandora's box has been opened. Right, and so regulation is out the door right now. It's a Wild West scenario. I want to be on the edge of the frontier with anybody and understand where I draw my personal lines. I don't want to be dictated by anybody else. But right now, my tummy tells me that pure scraping other people's work, generative AI that's replacing artists, animators, and storytellers wholesale is not the business I want to be.
It's a problem. Yeah. For sure. Completely.
All right, so Monika, besides all that,
Yeah.
you posted something a few months ago now,
Okay.
and it was about your mom, and it seemed very personal,
Yeah.
and it seemed very heartfelt,
Totally.
and it was a peek into your process, and it's where I first started seeing kind of these shots that you're getting, these beautiful shots where you're framing yourself up and you're walking through the world. Can you tell us a little bit about that project?
Yeah, so my mom transcended this life in 2024. It was at the end of 2024. It was not expected. I got to be with her at the end, and it was, I don't know if anybody has lost a parent, it just changes everything. It changes how you see the world. I have now lost both my parents, and there's something about me being an artist and them both being artists that kind of called me to do work that was really authentic, that was totally vulnerable. I really don't like sharing personal information, but this has kind of broken me open, and I feel now called to talk more about this. And I think with the world the way that it is, that being vulnerable is a real courageous, necessary act. And so that kind of came from that. My mom was bold. She was a pianist and a singer and just an incredible artist. And there was just so much about that experience that kind of like broke me open, that I felt like, you know, in that video I'm crying in public, which was just like, now it's kind of par for the course and I'm okay with it. And so I decided to start like a little series called Love Mo, which is what I felt after losing my mom, that I was just in need of loving. That I think sometimes when we are traumatized by something, when we are in grief, that we can feel lost and just kind of in this darkness. And I think my way out, my healing journey has been about focusing and centering things that I love. I love flying a drone. I love learning. And so that video ended up like touching a lot of people. A lot of people reached out to me and talked about their loss. And so it's just blessings upon blessings.
Oh, that's good for you for being vulnerable. I love what you said. Like, kind of the antidote to all of us being on our phones and in our own worlds is like being vulnerable, creating community, putting ourselves out there. And I totally agree. I love how you said that.
Can I ask for a quick collab with you, between you and Doc Walks? Could I ask you to take your skills here with this device and fly this drone out over the crowd, and could we cut
So
to
legally I can't fly over a crowd, but I can fly around.
Yeah.
So
well, we'll take what you can give us.
Absolutely.
And if you choose to break laws in the process, that's
you don't have it on camera, absolutely. But let me do a quick thing with you guys. I'd love to do like I'm obsessed with these like photos that I can take. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're just gonna look at the drone, and whatever pose you do, just hold it for the duration. The drone's gonna move around because it's taking several different shots.
Okay.
But if we move, then it's gonna morph us into like weirdness.
Okay.
So just whenever
Can we do one of those too?
Yeah.
Like a morpher?
Okay. Yeah. So the first one will smile.
Okay.
And then if we mess it up, then we'll use that as the morph, and then we'll do, okay, so here we go. Nice smile straight to camera. And it's going. Hold it, hold it. I love it. We're out of view now, so you can relax.
Wow.
But it'll come back. It'll come back, so hold it, whatever you, okay.
So is it doing like a panoramic
Yes.
shot? Oh, wow.
It's so dope. It's just a 180 though. Okay, it's back to us, so whatever your pose was, it does struggle with the wind, so hopefully it's gonna hang tight. All right, I think we're out of it again. We'll see how this goes.
Wow.
All right. Now we'll do one.
Cool.
I'm obsessed. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little closer to us just in case this gets a little better this way. We're gonna do the same thing.
Is this a morpher, or this is another straight one?
This is gonna be, if you guys wanted, I'm gonna do a heart over my head.
Yeah.
To see if it'll hold. So whatever you guys want to do, phase on. If you want to do a morph, we're in through of it. But here we go. know. You have to have patience.
You really do.
Funny, but it's great. It turns out really, really cool. The sun is in a weird place for us, but that's okay. Clear. So I'll check it and we'll see how it turned out.
And that's it. Okay.
Yeah, I think we did it. So now we want to do a crowd. Is there any place that you guys want to be?
No, we don't even want to be involved. I just want you to grab a shot for us that we can make use of. And I want to say thank you so much. It's been wonderful.
Yes.
You know, I really enjoyed the days that we spent together here at the intensive.
I can't even tell you how much it meant to me. I think about it often, and I'm just moved by you and your expertise and your willingness to share and encourage me on DABNEY, because I think I was thinking of it in a way that was very kind of like limited. But with animation, you can be out there, and you should be, because that's what that art form allows. Like, if you're gonna use animation, like, go crazy with it. So you really...
I appreciate that. I was like, I've heard, that's good advice. I like that advice.
Especially was.
Well, yeah, you know, you're a strong and powerful voice in documentary film in Dallas. And the work that you've done just keeps getting me more and more excited. So I'm excited for DABNEY to be finished. I'm excited for Love Mo to continue.
Thank you. There's the Wisdom Traditions, which is a docuseries I was just filming in Tulsa for. And it is, I think, in line with all the things that I've been talking about. Having elders, like this intergenerational like communication, is so useful right now when we're going through times that feel so unmooring. To talk to people that have been through harder times, if you can imagine that, and see how they got over. So that's what Wisdom Traditions is. It's a docuseries. I'm talking to historians, I'm talking to artists, and I'm talking to elders about ways forward. And I'm obsessed with it. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm obsessed with a lot. My
Thanks, Monika.
actually caught me this. Okay, let me do a quick.
Let's do it.
All right. Now I'll get to for you guys.
Okay.
Great. That was so fun. Thank you.
Let's cut.
Yeah, let's cut for a second.
Here's the picture.
Bradley.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Good.
Am I on camera?
You are on camera. Do you know? Here, take this deal.
We don't know each other.
Do you know Keith Maitland?
Keith, oh, I have like heard. I've seen you made the movie about the tower, right?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Well, thanks very much.
And I've heard so many people talk about you, including this guy. Right?
Well, and your name is a constant refrain in the Doc Walks world, because I know that we...
Yes, please tell him why. Because
it was such a bad episode.
No, it was such a great episode, and
episode.
every fucking week I go, we have to put Bradley's episode out. It's been so long, like, this is ridiculous.
It's evergreen though.
Well, that's what he said. And honestly, that's kind of what happened, is that we got a string of people who were either at festivals or in release.
Yeah, dude.
And so it's like we're gonna sneak that one in.
That would have just been like a fun conversation we had without camera. It's like we just
that's the idea.
That is the idea, and we did.
It doesn't always come across that way, but that's the idea.
I don't know if I told you about this, but with Bradley, I was like, "Yeah, we'll just go for a walk. It'll be easy." And he was like, "Yeah, meet me in my house. Great." And I didn't clarify that we should probably stay on a sidewalk, and so we walk. It's LA, you know. We walk from his house, and he's like, "This way," and suddenly we're on this like very narrow, muddy trail. And I'm like trying to.
And then it just rained a bunch, but that means it's beautiful. It's like.
And I was wearing
great views.
I was wearing bright white shoes, and so the whole time I'm like, oh. But we hike up and look out over all of your neighborhood. It was beautiful.
Like observatory.
Yes.
On a clear day.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And what are you doing at the festival?
I have a movie called Stages that I co-wrote.
With Russell.
Yes, with Russell, yes. Yeah. With Russell, yeah. Stages is middle-class musician coming out of like semi-retirement for the first time. He was in a very moderately successful band that, like, you know, in the mid-2000s would go play like 3,000 people in Nashville.
Right.
Then the band, you know, they get older, some of them start having kids, they break up.
Yep.
And then this is this guy's first solo tour without the band.
And this is a narrative.
It's a narrative.
Okay.
And we cast a local Austin musician.
Oh, amazing. Who?
Named David Ramirez.
Yeah.
And he's so good. Like, you would not think he's not a professional actor.
Wow.
We filmed in live venues.
Oh, incredible.
And then he has this opening act played by this actress named Leslie Grace.
Okay.
She's very well known. She was in the Lin-Manuel Miranda movie In the Heights.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
And they kind of formed this little duet a little bit.
Amazing.
It's really this beautiful little story about art and friendship. And,
Bradley, you didn't even talk about this on your walk. Like, this is how prolific you are. You were telling me all about another project you were doing, and
I can't even remember.
I can tell you what it was. It was it was based on Winning Time, but with Jerry Jones, which I don't know.
Cowboys.
Yeah. So you were like going to have a call that afternoon about that one.
Yeah.
You didn't even mention that you were.
Nothing happened with that. So
thanks for ribbing it in, Ben.
This is the life of a creative person.
This is exactly what happens. Yeah, I can't tell you how many docs I'm hoping to make, and then talk to me next, and it's gone, and it's not happening.
Yeah. You gotta just learn how to juggle multiple balls at the same time.
So is this the world premiere?
Yeah, we premiered on Thursday night. We have a screening in a couple hours.
Awesome.
We have a party at Don's Depot.
Oh,
great! I know.
Perfect place for it.
Excited.
That's so cool. Is he gonna perform?
He and the actress are gonna perform.
Tell us, like, you are from here, or at least went to school here.
Yeah.
Then you moved to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Now you're coming back.
Yeah.
What is it that you love about South by that makes this festival different, special?
It's the ultimate, Austin experience. I don't know, I started going to South by when I was a junior in college, and I volunteered for Matt Dentler. I had the best time. Then senior year, I had a short film in the fest. That was doing drugs for the first time. Even just a small short film, a 5-minute short, playing the fest. I felt like I had made it.
Yeah.
I felt like the ultimate big deal, my student film playing South by.
Yeah.
But then it ended, and it was such a good experience, but it was kind of oh, Spielberg's not calling. Why
aren't people giving me money to make my next project?
I thought this would happen. So it was a great dip your toe in, but then you realize you actually have to learn how to swim.
Right.
Kind of a vibe.
You realize just your toes just wet, and now you gotta.
Yeah. Then, I think I went every year of my 20s. Never had a film play, but I would just go and just dream about being here, and then it's the best vibe you can get.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Tell us why you're moving back.
I'm moving back because I have 2 kids, and I want to raise them in Texas, and I love Austin, and I just
love the politics of the place.
I love the I'm a huge...
Don't bring it down. He's lifting us up. Come on.
I just like the fact that I didn't really know about this party, but I found out about it 3 hours ago. I'm like, yeah, I'll show up.
Yeah.
And I walk in, and I know 18 people immediately. That's
Austin.
That's the Austin film scene.
Yes.
I haven't been able to walk 2 seconds without being oh, hey, hey, I haven't seen Barrett. I haven't seen Barrett in 15 years.
Yeah.
And it's great. So.
I see him every day.
I see him every day. Yeah, trust me.
Yeah.
Anything you want to know.
I'm excited to be back. We'll probably be back in May or June. So
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're so happy to have you back, and thank you for coming over to say hi. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And I promise we'll put out your episode soon. So Bradley Jackson episode coming very soon. Doc Walk.
You could hold it for another year. I mean, I just like hanging out with you guys. So
well, look at that.
Let's hang out without cameras one of these days.
That feels weird. I don't know. That's maybe a little too much.
Thanks so much. It's great to meet you.
Yeah, you too as well.
I look forward to
I'm such a fan of
know you. And,
you two have made 2 of my favorite docs of the last 15 years. So
okay, then you changed my mind. Let's hang out some more. Yeah, flattery will get you everywhere.
Definitely with the camera, though. Talk. Congrats on stages.
Thank you.
And anytime I hear of somebody who's started here and gone out into the world and then brings a film back to South by, it's a special. It's a special feeling.
I'm so excited. When we found out we got in, I literally was on the phone with my realtor about to put an offer in on this house.
Oh, amazing!
I was let's put an offer in. Then I get a text from Russell being we're in South by, and I was this is it. This is the sign that I've been looking for. It's time to come back.
I think you get a discount actually with if you show your badge.
Buy a house.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Do you?
Discount? Yeah. It takes 10% off the.
You get 1% more on your homestead exemption.
Yeah. Exactly. I love it.
All right.
Great to see you, Bradley. Thank you, man.
Hey, great to meet you, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It may be too loud with the music behind us. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do my best. Ladies and gentlemen, Samuel. It's good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you as well.
I saw you have something premiering here at the festival.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's called A Fragile Vessel, Una Nave Frágil. It's about a Mexican family in Runberg, north of Austin. Just talking about what heat is. How do you define heat, extreme heat particularly? And the idea behind it is that heat, like love, is something that we all talk about, we all experience, but it's really abstract to actually talk about it. So how can we even talk about climate change and the end of the world if we don't understand this elemental thing that affects us all, that is inside us, outside of us, and that might be the death of us and our species.
And what is the form of this film? Is it a doc?
It's a short doc.
scripted?
It's 16 minutes. It's nonfiction, but it's inspired by sci-fi, horror, aesthetics, and so come watch this bizarre, beautiful thing.
I'd love to see it.
Oh, look at these pillars of the community. Hello.
Oh no.
How are y'all? What's up? Helping out with the podcast and Keith and Bindu for the.
I'd love to get Dayton in here, right?
Oh yeah, we do need to get Dayton. And just to make sure, we do have two. You're seeing two audio feeds, right?
I am, yes.
Okay, great.
So let me hold on to that there. So
Okay.
Check out the bar. Hey, Don.
What's up, Don?
What are you guys eating?
I just finished some tamales. They were wonderful, both pork and chicken. Highly recommend them.
Highly recommend. Very good. Who's this guy?
His name is Buster.
Buster. Is he named after Buster from Arrested Development?
No, Buster Baxter from Arthur. Buster Baxter from Arthur. He's the rabbit.
Okay.
He's like the white rabbit. I didn't name him. He came that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Buster.
Star.
Well, of course, he's standing next to you. How you doing, Chelsea?
Dropbox, that was nice. So good to see
Nice
you.
to see you. What are you drinking?
Bergen Smash.
We do a little podcast and we walk around and interview people, and so it's kind of supposed to be getting some party B-roll and not talking to anybody. But then I saw Buster, and then I saw Chelsea. All right, I'm gonna keep moving.
Ooh, can I get a shot of you using your AFS fan? That is so.
Oh, thank you.
Look at that. Oh, and I see a double AFS fan over here. Look at that. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
How you doing today?
I'm living it up.
What's your DJing philosophy for the party?
Try to impress a bunch of film people.
All right, you working? It's working. Who's this?
This is a cover song that's just ending. So next up, I am playing some Santana.
How's it going, Dayton?
It's good. It's good. We're going along out here. It's a lot of fun. A lot of folks.
Yeah. We're gonna sneak you in for a little interview in a minute. We're just gonna walk around and get some party B-roll.
Hello.
You could do it quick because I do actually have to run in a long time.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Yeah. Ben's done business.
Hey, Keith, this is Riley. Riley, here we go. This is
Hey, Riley,
Keith
I'm
Maitland.
Hi, Keith. Nice to meet you.
And you know Dayton? You know Dayton, our producer? That's right, yeah.
amazing.
So Riley, you were just telling me.
We have a short documentary at South by this year in the Texas Shorts program. It's called
Awesome.
Force Field of Love.
Okay.
Here's a little picture of them. Dan and Doris, they're legends, South Austin legends, dancers. They go to Luby's, they go to the gun range.
They go to
We
Luby's.
go to the retirement home with them, and yeah, really, it's a love story. It's a portrait of them
Amazing.
living their best lives and
I love it.
embracing aging, defying what society puts on you.
Interesting.
To live your best life.
Is this your first film at South by?
I worked on Yacona, that underwater San Marcos documentary, like 10 years ago.
Oh,
But this is the
yeah,
first
yeah.
film I directed at South by.
How did it feel when you found out you got in?
It was amazing. Yeah, we applied like 2 hours before the deadline.
Oh.
We did the audio mix. We got it barely done. You know, it's a pipe dream to premiere at South by Southwest. We've lived here our whole lives, and yeah, just a dream come true.
Awesome. And what are you going to do with the film after it premieres? Like, are you guys going to play other festivals? Are you going to put it online? Like, what's the plan for it?
Yeah, we're going to do a festival run, and then hopefully we'd love to release it with the New Yorker or maybe the
Cool.
New York Times. We'll see.
Okay.
With distribution, but
Awesome. All right, ObDocs, if you're listening, we got a film here for you to
Is ObDocs
consider.
listening?
I hope so. ObDocs, if you're out there, yes, be listening.
If you're listening,
Listen to Riley.
Say Riley.
All right, we want to talk to.
Yes, let's do a serpentine through the crowd over Dayton's shoulder.
Oh,
Goodness. Okay.
I want to intro Dayton. and then Dayton, I want you to walk through the crowd, giving the audience your play-by-play, what you're seeing, what you're feeling. We'll end up over there in the grass and get to know you a little bit. Does that seem fair? Sure. All right. So, this is a Doc Walks First. Yeah. The man behind the scenes. You know him from the credits. You've witnessed the fruits of his labor.
And his excellent choice in shirts.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet the one, the only Dayton Thompson. Not a snuffleupagus, but actually the tall, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, emerging filmmaker here in Austin, who Ben and I are lucky enough to work with on Doc Walks. Dayton, welcome to the show.
Who I want to say we officially met here about 10 yards that way last year, and we interviewed you for Doc Walks then, and that was the first time you and I ever talked to each other.
I think we met on the way up.
Yeah.
But I think you got cut out of the episode.
I did.
You did. And then now, cut to a year later, you were producing.
Episode.
At a moment's notice, watch your P's and Q's.
That's right. So be careful. But here we are a year later working together. I love it. So that's like a good sort of microcosm of the Austin film scene. I feel like we all are either collaborators already or about to be. So with that in mind, walk us through the crowd here.
Yeah, Dayton, we're gonna follow your lead.
Well,
tell us what you're seeing, what you're doing.
We got a nice, bright, sunny day in Texas. Head on over with it. We got some tamales over just right to my view here. And then a lot of folks are congregated toward the drinks, as it often goes in South by time frame. We'll make our way over here toward the entrance, though. You got the Waymos backed up over this way. We're making our way. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good to see you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're.
It's good to see you. Good to see you too.
You guys are looking particularly fabulous here. This crew rolling in. Yeah, here.
Doing it well.
Get them on the mic here.
Well, we're just talking and walking and a little bit about film.
Okay.
So I know you have been up to some projects. What's been the latest?
The latest?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get full introductions here.
Yeah, and please introduce yourself too.
Hi, I'm Bev Chukwu with the Austin Film Society. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Josh. Okay, these are my people. I'm also a filmmaker based in Austin, writer, director, and producer. I guess in terms of the project I'm working on now, I'm working on a proof of concept for a larger feature adaptation of a memoir that I've been contracted to write and direct for the last 2 years. So we're making a proof of concept called THELMA SAVE MY LIFE, and we have created a entirely new and random kids program character to help kind of show the process of postpartum depression.
Awesome.
So.
Wow, that's a good pitch. You got that down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And how do you know? How do you know Dayton? You guys said hello on the way in.
Man, Doc Days.
No, it wasn't even Doc Days. We met.
Sure?
It was Will Hearn's, the film festival, Free to Be.
Good.
It was Free to Be.
Free to Be was where we first met.
Yeah. So one of my. I think so. It was one of my mentees from college put on a festival, like an arts festival, and I think I met both of y'all there with it.
So Bev, you're a writer, you're a director. Mm-hmm. You also work at Austin Film Society.
Yeah, I work under the head of film at Austin Film Society, Holly Herrick. You guys should all know her. Her documentary, First They Came From My College.
We were there last night.
I was there last night too, and it was great.
What advice do you have for emerging filmmakers? We hope people watch or listen to this podcast because they're looking to kind of launch, get a step ahead, kind of get to the point that you're at, get to the point where Dayton's at, where you guys are. What can you share?
Find the people who love you through all of the hardest things. I feel like if you can find the honesty in any story, it's gonna be good. It's when you're not being true to yourself that the story kind of fails. But yeah, I mean, to quote our kids program character, Thelma, her whole ethos is that life is one big circle, and if someone believes in you, even if it's yourself, all of that believing and love will go back to the version of yourself that needed it in the first place.
Wow.
So
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
life is one big circle.
Life is one big circle.
Ooh, that's the name of our episode.
There we go.
We always find a phrase from a guest.
Yeah.
Way to go. Wow. See, you're just walking in the party and you're already crushing.
Y'all get some tamales.
Right. Yes. All right. Great talking to you. Thank you, guys. Have a great party.
Alrighty. Well, there it goes.
Well, here's Sarah Cook.
There it is.
Hey, well, look at that.
Sarah Cook. I just referred to you as future Doc Walk's guest.
If you haven't heard
in
yet.
this week's episode, because you make a small cameo in Claudette's episode. This is Sarah Cook.
Hey, would you please hold the
It's very
mic for
brief,
us?
But I introduced Sarah Cook as future Doc Walk's guest in the synopsis of the Claudette Godfrey episode. And then boom, the future is now.
And you walk right in.
Walk right into it. Because I've been wanting to talk to you. I always, of course, I want to talk to you about your personal work and the work that you're doing. I want to talk to you about the Austin Doc Makers Club that you're one of the co-founders of. And I want to talk to you about whatever video consortium is, because that's something that I saw on Instagram and I don't know what it is, and I want to know what it is.
Yeah.
What is it?
And also, wait, can I just say hi? I'm Ben. I don't think we've met before. Nice to meet you.
Just coming in hot, just like immediately coming into an interview. And
I love it. Yeah, so you walk into a party and somebody hands you a mic.
Hi, I'm Sarah, friend of the pod. Is that what it is?
Could be.
You could. I like that.
Are you a pod?
Couple casters.
Longtime friend of the pod, longtime Austinite. I run Austin Doc Makers Club with Ivy Chu, and then a handful of Doc Makers Club members, and I just started the Video Consortium Hub for Austin. Video Consortium is an international network, nonfiction storytellings. So it kind of came about during COVID for journalists and people who use mixed media to tell journalistic stories. So it's a great way for documentary filmmakers to network with the world. So Austin Doc Makers Club is intimate, emotional support group for local Austin doc makers.
We all need that.
Absolutely.
We need an emotional support system for sure.
You need to know that other people are going through the same thing as you.
Yeah.
Where Video Consortium is a way to show the world what we do here. When we were first thinking about it, we didn't know if it was going to be a dual, too much the same. But then, no, we really need to be microphoning out. We're here. Come hang out with us. We do the best, most awesome stuff, and you should know about us. There's going to be panels. Students will be invited to come, but with more of an educational stance.
I want to put a little bit of a pin in talking about this only because I want the moniker of future Doc Walks guest to remain true, because I want to book you for a full hour so that we can go do a walk. We can find out the work that you're doing with the United Nations and your personal work is something that we haven't had a chance to talk about. I think the podcast audience would love to know what's going on. And then the model that you're describing, these two models, the Austin Doc Makers Club, I still haven't participated, but I get the emails, and I love seeing that there's a community of people who are truly supporting each other. Like Ben and I support each other.
I was going to say he's my emotional support
kind of like
system.
the slapdash middle-aged white men kind of way, where we give each other shit.
Hey, we don't have to throw in the age or the ethnicity. I mean,
think it's
we can just
whether I
say
mention it or not. But this sounds like it's that you've got two different community-based models to talk about, and that's what our podcast is about. Is like highlighting the documentary community, finding commonality, giving people a place to get answers or to ask questions, and you're doing that in a very real way.
And to celebrate the work that we love. That's like in this time when we're all kind of, on our phones and sucked into our own worlds, we wanted to give back to this thing that has given us so much and that we love, and so I like what you said about megaphoning out,
I got an image in my head of Horton Hears a Who, we're here. I think we have some of the best filmmakers in the world here, and it's so surprising and unique, but Austin continues to be, despite the financial challenges, a good home for artists.
Absolutely.
And we need to make it that way, and the way that we can do that is by creating our own new unique systems, and I know in my heart that we as a group are going to be people that change the world, to change how people interact with documentary films, change how people get films in their circle, in their way of seeing what matters to them. So I think it's coming. It's something that we've been talking about in Doc Club for 2 years now. So
yeah, and you have been very much running that. Very much been helping run that show. It seems, I want to recall, was it both of y'all, you and Ivy, that had started it?
Yes, we started it at South by Southwest in 2024.
Cool. Yeah. Well, again, we want to hear all about this on a separate walk.
Yeah.
So
it was 2 years ago. We were both lonely. We were hanging out at Cheer Up Charlie's, and we were like, what if we just got together with other lonely filmmakers? And then 2 years later,
that's how great things start.
Yeah.
Exactly. Awesome.
Well, it's hard to be lonely here at this party because everybody knows everybody, and there's free drinks and free tamales.
So get in there. But thank you for stopping to say hi. And have a great.
My favorite people right on my way in. I just left the Omni where I was.
Well, be sure to tell them hello for us.
Cool. Thanks, Sarah. Have fun.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah.
And this is, we're getting to the end of the episode here.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We've got our pal Dayton here. Dayton, what did you think of the party? What did you think of your first appearance on camera? It was brief, but you immediately opened up and brought Bev and her crew into the fold. How did Doc Walks treat you today?
You know, I was pretty lucky because there's great people coming up and making my job a lot easier, particularly my unexpected job. So I'm really happy to do it, and I'm really happy they can do it better than any bit I had started out with.
Wait, what's the unexpected job part? Being on camera?
Yeah, being on camera, it's fun.
He had greatness thrust upon him.
You know, I heard the BTS part, and I was like, you know, I know where we're going with this. And then I got in front of the camera, and I was like, we're going to figure out where we're going with this. And I'm going to bring y'all along for it.
And we still are, Dayton. We're figuring it out as we go. I
wasn't going to say it.
And I want our audience to know that you are a big part of us figuring that out as we go. And we couldn't do this without you. So thank you very much for all that you do for us.
Saying nice things about Dayton. Also nice things about Dayton. Dayton is the prime example of how community works. Ben made a comment about this before, but Dayton came up and made his presence known as an emerging filmmaker by asking questions, by showing up, and by offering to help. And all three of those things are appreciated and necessary. And so Dayton's been a part of this podcast since early fall. I don't think this will be the last time we pull him from the back to the front, but we'll always do it in a way that surprises and makes you uncomfortable.
That's the best way.
So buckle up, Dayton. That's right.
Thank you for joining us. This party is replete with filmmakers that we didn't speak with. There's people in there we could have talked to, we haven't gotten around to. Don Swanos is here, Mike Tully is here, Chelsea Hernandez is in there, Holly and Rebecca from the Austin Film Society, Sharon Arteaga is in there somewhere. I haven't even seen her, but we were hoping to talk to her. Who else did you see in there, Ben?
We saw Bradford, who edited on Joy Bubbles with Rachel when we talked to her at Sundance.
And he was sitting next to Brad, who I know from going through the AFS Doc Intensive. He's got a narrative feature about Bigfoot starring Frank Mosley coming together, and he's also got a doc about conspiracy theories coming together.
So there's, as usual, this is a who's who of not only the Austin film scene, but people visiting Austin, premiering their films, and this a treat to come here every year. Thank you to the Austin Film Society. Thank you to our friends at Rambler for sponsoring this episode.
Thank you to Dayton. Thank you to our guests, the people who jumped in front of the camera, the STALIN Boys girls, Ora and Bianca. Thank you to Monika. It's nice to meet Jonathan Green, for me to finally meet Bradley Jackson.
Yep. This was a great time, and now I got to go because I've got my first baseball game of the season, and I need to go stretch so I don't pull something.
There you go. I'm packing to head west to go snowboarding in Taos if there's snow.
All right.
TBD.
Let's leave it there. All right. Cue the music, Dayton. Ding, 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 ding. This episode is sponsored by our good friends at Rambler Sparkling Water. A tasty limestone mineral blend with the perfect level of tight, crispy bubbles. Made in America and proudly supporting American rivers. Ramble on. Next time on Doc Walks.
Ben has one more South by Southwest episode to share. This time with director of Manhood, the penis injection movie as described in the Claudette Godfrey episode, Daniel Lombroso. You're not going to want to miss that one. Doc Walks is created, produced, and edited by my friend Ben Steinbauer of The Bear.
Hello. And my friend Keith Maitland of Go Valley.
Thanks for tuning in.
Follow us at Doc Walks Pod on Instagram, X, and YouTube.